For the circuit shown below, find the node voltages and current flowing through 4 ohm resistor. One more question you can add up. Also find current flowing through 1 ohm resistor. Also find current flowing through 1 ohm resistor. So what is step 1, sir? Identifying the number of nodes. Tell me how many number of nodes are there in the circuit? Step 1 is to identify number of nodes. How many number of nodes are there? How many are there? Any guesses from your side? What is a node? Interconnection of minimum 3 or more branches is nothing but a node. So based on that statement, now tell me how many number of nodes are there in the circuit. There are 2 nodes. Okay, so this is one node and this is another node. So next step 2 is assigning a variable to the node with respect to the ground potential. So this with respect to ground, I'm assigning a variable V1. Here also with respect to ground, I'm assigning a variable V2. Then step 3, applying KCL first and then Ohm's law at each node. Now apply NDA, nodal analysis. NDA at V1, node V1. Okay. So far, if you remember, for circuit and all, what we are representing is we are representing a current direction like I1, I2, I3, and then we are writing I1 plus I2 plus I3 equals to 0. And then we are applying the Ohm's law, I in terms of V by R. This is what for previous 2 problems we followed. Now, straight away I'm going to write a current equation. For the first branch, you see left side, the node V1 is connected to left side one branch and 3 ampere current, and right side to 1 ohm. Okay, so 1 ohm resistor also disconnected. So I'm going to write now current equation. Everyone notice the positive terminal of the battery is connected to V1 for first branch. So I should take negative V1 minus 10 whole divided by what is the resistance in the first branch? 2. Then for V1 minus 10 divided by 2 indicates it is a current. And your nodal equation represents every term in the equation is a current. For every branch, we are going to write the current. Finally, you are going to make that equal to 0. Now, look at the second branch. Straight away, the current value is given 3 ampere. If the current is entering, you take it as minus. The current is leaving, you take it as a plus. So it is going to be plus 3. For third branch, you notice 1 ohm resistor is there. At the other end, the second node also connected to V1. So in that case, how to write equation in that sense? V1 minus V2. V2 also connected to V1. Whole divided by the resistance value in that branch is 1 ohm. 1 equal to 0. Is it clear? Anything to be clarified in writing nodal equation? Yes or no? Or you want me to repeat it? Clear. Yes or no, sir? Clear or not? So that,
Sir,
yeah, please.
sir, is it always V1 minus V2?
Yeah, it is always V1 minus V2. When you are
Okay,
applying
sir.
nodal analysis at when you are applying nodal analysis at V2 side, I mean second node side, it is going to be V2 minus V1 always. To which node you are applying, you assume that node potential is greater than second node.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so it is good question. So it is V1 minus V2 by 1. So that equal to 0. Just simplify that. What do you get? LCM is going to be 2. Simplify that. LCM is going to be 2. V1 minus 10 plus 3 into 2 plus 2 into V1 minus V2 equal to 0. Am I right? That's correct. Therefore, just simplify this. V1 minus 10, 6, 2V1 minus 2V2 is equals to 0. So V1 how many times? 3 times. 3V1. V2 how many times? 2 times. Minus 2V2. Minus 10 plus 6. Minus 4. If I take that to the right hand side, it is going to be plus 4. Equation 1. Now, NDA at nodal analysis at node V2. Okay. See here, to the V2, what are all connected? Left side 1 ohm resistor, right side 2 ohm resistor, and the middle a 4 ohm and a 5 volts battery. So I'll start one by one. First, left side 1 ohm resistor. So I should write V2 minus V1 divided by 1. And then middle, what is connected? A 5 volts battery is there. Positive terminal of that battery is connected to V2. So V2 minus 5 divided by 4. Third branch, only 2 ohms is there. No other voltage. So it is going to be V2 by 2. Equal to 0. Now LCM is 4. It is going to be 4 into V2 minus V1. And then V2 minus 5 plus 2V2 equal to 0. Divided by 4, if you take that to the right hand side, it's going to be 0. Now, count how many times you will get V1. Or simplify the equation. 4V2 minus 4V1 plus V2 minus 5 plus 2V2 is equals to 0. So what do you get? Minus 4V1, 7V2. Take 5 to the right hand side, you will get plus 5. Equation 2. Is it right? Minus 4V1 plus 7V2 is equal to 5. So now two equations are there. Finding two unknowns is easy. So to find V1 and V2, in order to find V1 and V2, we have two equations now. So we can solve that two and find out V1 and V2. Simply, this can be solved in two ways. Either, you can go with Cramer's rule or you can go with elimination method. Since it is a two equation, you can go with elimination method. Elimination method in the sense, for suppose I decided to from equation 1 and 2, I decided to eliminate V1. I decided to eliminate V1 from equation 1 and 2. Then what I supposed to do? Look at equation 1. What is the magnitude of V1? Coefficient 3. Here what is the magnitude of V1 in second equation? Minus 4. So I want to make both equal. What I can do? Multiply equation 1 with 4 and then multiply equation 2 with 3. What happens you see? 4 into equation 1. What do you get? 12V1, 8V2, 4 the 16. So you get 1 into equation 4, I mean equation 1 multiplied by 4 implies 12V1, 8V2 is equal to 4 4 is 16. Now, equation 2 just multiply with 3. What do you get? Minus 12 V1. I think 7 is there. 7 3 is a 21 V2. Right side 5 is there. 5 3 is a 15. You can cross check. What did you get? Minus 4 V1 plus 7 V2 equal to 5. So if you multiply that with 3, so 4 3 is a 12. 12 V1, 7 3 is a 21, 5 3 is a 15. That equal to 10. So I'm just going to simplify this. 12 V1 minus 12 V1, both will get cancelled. Out of 21, 8. 21 minus 8, how much you get? 13 V2 equal to, just add these two things. You'll get 31. Correct? Yes. Therefore, V2 equal to 31 by 13. How much? Quickly tell me. Take a calculator. 31 by 13. You get 2.38. Is 2.38 volt. Now substitute 2.38 or 31 by 13 in equation 1 or 2. You will get V1. Take equation V1. What is equation 1? Sorry. 3V1 minus 2V2 equal to 4. So I'll just substitute here. 3V1 minus 2V2. V2 is nothing but 31 by 13 is equal to 4. Therefore, 3V1 equal to 4 plus 2 into 31 by 13. Let's simplify this. What do you get? 13 4s are 52. 52 plus 62 divided by 13. So 52 plus 62, how much you get? 114 by 13. Okay, here it is 3V1. Therefore, V1 equal to 114 divided by 13 into 3. How much you get? Tell me 13 into 3. You will get 2.92. You can check it. 2.92 volt. So therefore, V1 value is 2.92 and V2 value is 2.38 volt. Now, apart from finding the node voltages, what we are supposed to find out? Another question. Find the current through 4 ohm resistor. Anyone tell me the answer? Current through 4 ohm resistor, let it be I4. I want answer from your side. Any guesses from your side? Current flowing through 4 ohm resistor. See where the 4 ohm is connected, to which node it is connected, and think and tell me the answer. Any guesses from your side? Any guesses? So just look at
minus 0.65.
No, I want the expression. Don't tell me the final answer. I4, what is the expression formula?
2.38 minus 5 by 4.
V2 minus 5 divided by 4. Very good. So this is your I4. So V2 is 2.38 minus 5 divided by 4. Very good. So what do you get answer finally?
Minus 0.65.
Minus 0.65 ampere. Good. Now, similarly think and tell me what is current flowing through 1 ohm. Let it be, I'll make it as I1. Current flowing through 1 ohm resistor. Any guesses? Just tell me the expression. Don't tell me the final answer.
2.38 minus 2.92.
Yeah, good. That is also correct. 2.38 minus 2.92 divided by 1. That is also correct. Then, if you write that as your answer, what you are supposed to do means you should mention your current direction like this. Okay, you will get answer in negative side. Always keep in your mind that current will flow from higher potential to the lower potential. V1 is greater than V2. How I am saying that? V1 is 2.92, V2 is 2.38. Therefore, from 2.92 only, the current starts flowing. I mean, V1 only, current starts flowing. So, we can write here I1 as V1 minus V2 by 1. So, it is going to be 2.98 minus 2.38 divided by 1. How much you get? Tell me. 0.6, correct? I1 is 0.6. Okay, even the answer what you said also correct. What is that? 2.38 minus 2.98. Even that is correct, but you are supposed to mention the direction like this. That is important point. Okay, if suppose you are mentioning direction like this, you should write this answer. Hope this is clear.